What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Low-Key Legend. How the fuck y'all doing today? I'm doing alright. Today I am back with a brand new episode of Stoner Tips for you guys. Today we're jumping on board with episode 143 of the Stoner Tips series, guys. Today's topic is yet again another requested one by you guys. We're going to be talking about filters. So, with that being said, if you guys have any other suggestions that you want me to do a video on in the future of stoner tips, drop them in the comment section right now. If you do enjoy this video at any time, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It goes a super long way. Also, be sure to subscribe if you guys are new and hit that bell icon so you guys never miss out on another video from your boy, the Low-Key Legend. With all that out the way, let's dive on into this episode of Stoner Tips 143, talking about filters. All right, filters, very iffy topic. I'm going to come out and say my opinion on them. I don't care for them. I really don't, it doesn't matter to me. I usually smoke blunts though. So putting a filter in a blunt, let's talk about that. I have done that a couple times, and for me, it really doesn't make that much of a difference. Okay, now I would use a filter in a blunt in a scenario such as maybe, I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but there's a really weird method of emptying out an entire swisher without gutting it. All you got to do is get the tobacco out by lightly just rolling the swisher against your fingers, your pointer finger and your thumb. You take it in your pointer finger and your thumb, you keep rolling it, and you roll all the tobacco out. It'll take about 5, maybe 6, 7, 8 minutes, depending on how carefully you are doing it. In a situation like that, when you have just the wrapper with nothing in it and you're just filling it with straight grinded up bud, that's a good time to have a filter, a very, very nice filter. Same thing with joints, I guess, but even at that, I feel like adding filters really isn't that important, and that's just for me. It's more of a personal preference rather than anything, guys. I don't think it really adds any different way of hitting it. I guess the only main purpose a filter would be used for is to stop them little tiny pieces of weed that you might get in your mouth at certain times. I guess that's really the only purpose, but even at that, that's not really. And then the thing that I don't like about filters is because, like, I don't really know how to make a filter. I knew you could buy the pre-rolled filters too, but some of them are too big, and some of them, it's weird when I put them in. They hit differently when I put them in. So either I'm not putting the filter in correctly, or something is just, every time I rolled a blunt and put a filter in it, it was 9 out of 10 times a bad, worse than if I didn't put the filter in, if that makes any sense. So what I'm getting at, guys, is this is a completely personal opinion on whatever you want to say about filters. This is if you are kind of getting annoyed of wanting to, getting that weed in your mouth, the little tiny, weed crumbs from maybe a blunt or a joint, if you're rolling a fat joint or a blunt, and you're tired of getting the crumbs in your mouth every time you take a hit, and if it's, that fat. Maybe in that circumstance, I guess, but for blunts, I really, really wouldn't recommend it ever. Like, it just, I don't see a point for it, but then again, because some people out there, they like to take time with rolling. If you guys are going to sit there and you want to roll, you guys are going to try your hardest to roll, a half-eighth in a blunt, in one swisher, okay? In a time like that, that's a time where you sit down, you make yourself a filter, you get creative, and you get in that mindset of where, like, okay, I want to have this session correctly. I'm going to make sure it has a filter. A filter's kind of like a cherry on, the cake, cherry on ice cream. You already got the whole thing. It's like, if you really want to go that extra little thing, you could throw a little extra, just to be extra, pretty much. Just throw a filter in there. And obviously, as I said before, to stop the weed getting in your mouth. And overall, just have a creative time with it, I guess. I don't really know what I'm trying to say, because there's not many tips I can give you on filters, but this is just my opinion. I don't think they're good in blunts, because I don't know how to roll them. If you guys take your time and actually learn and want to learn how to roll blunts with a filter, you can, but the only purpose you're really serving is being able to maybe roll fatter blunts in a way, because, I don't know, when you have a filter in, you cannot skimp out on a blunt. When you roll this blunt, you have to have, in order to have a filter in a blunt, it needs to be a fat blunt, alright? So make sure you have a lot of weed when you are rolling this blunt, and you want to put a filter in, because if the blunt's not big enough for the filter, it's gonna fuck a lot of things up, guys. Has to be the perfect size, so just keep that in mind. Anyways, man, I kind of was everywhere on this on this episode of Stoner Tips. I definitely wanted to make this because I was looking at the comments and I seen that this was in there, and I do want to continue with my daily uploads, guys. This has been, I don't even know what, the third day, but I told you guys, man, I'm back. Daily uploads. Hopefully I'll have a story out tomorrow for you guys. If you guys have any other tips on filters, on ways you guys use them, or how they may be beneficial to you in your, you know, certain circumstance or whatever, help other people out, do your guys' self, help the stoner community out, go ahead and drop the comments, go into the comment section, let people know what filters, you know, can and can't be used for. If I didn't hit on it, you know, if I might have missed something in the video, I really don't think I did, but if I did, man, be sure to help some people out there in the comments. I love each and every one of you guys, though. For real, man, you have no idea, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit that thumbs up button. As I said before, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, guys, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on another Stoner Tips episode or Low-Key Legend video from your boy. Y'all already know who it is. Y'all stay safe, stay savage, stay low-key. It's your boy. I'm out of here, guys. Adios.